Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm going to try to see if I can get through this broadcast without them limiting my monetization. I don't know who I done made mad at YouTube, but boy, when I tell you every time I post a video, they tell me I done did something wrong in that video. I guess they don't like me talking about, what I'm saying, trade these markets on Al Gore's internet. I don't know. What's good? What's going on here to learn and share? Good morning to you. The birds are chirping. Hit y'all with a baritone this morning. What's up, little Hulk? Yes, they are. The birds are chirping. What's up, CZ? What's up, Mendez? What's happening? What's going on? What's going on? Hey, man. I said, hey, I've been recording videos a couple days this week for the channel members. And I said, man, it's Friday. Let's jump on Al Gore's internet and just do a little overnight price action because we ain't did this in a minute. If this your first time tuning in, which I doubt, if you don't know who I am, which I doubt, I am Timothy Lee Rogers Sr. I get on Al Gore's internet and I talk about the price action. I used to do it every day. But then I say, you know what? It's time to push people out the nest. Because as long as you teach, people will feel that they need to learn. And you know enough already. You know enough. You know enough to make it happen. Now, the only thing you need to do is practice, practice, practice until you are comfortable and then execute in real time. Let's go over here. Let me share my charts. No frog in the throat. That's my baritone. What's up, Darren? That's my baritone. That's my berry black. I'm getting my berry black on. Good morning. Those that's from Florida, that's my Freddie Cruz. My Freddie Cruz. Hey, if you on IG, slide on over here to YouTube so you can see the screen. If you don't want to see the screen, just hang out on IG and look at me. It's a far better view. Yeah, man. Okay. I ain't gonna hold you. This week has been leaving me because, like I stated before, that I have been just trading without a bias. I haven't had a bias, and the reason because let's just go back because I haven't been doing this live on the tube. I haven't been doing it live on the tube. I'm probably speaking to the same people that has been looking at it in the channel memberships because I don't think I got it like that. I don't think people just pulling up to my YouTube channel. But just in case it's someone new in here, we came up to a weekly fair value gap, baby. We came up to a weekly fair value gap, right? Last week, we went up just almost to the top of it. And we said, the market wants to get that little piece. The market is a dirty dog. It will come all the way up, get that close, and then start coming back down just to bait you in and say, hey, we've been running up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks, 8 weeks now. We're going to go down. And then it will go back and get that little piece on you. This is what we said. And what did the stinking market do? It came back very close to the bottom of that fair value gap this week, and then it went all the way back up and got that little piece and more before coming back down to where we are today. So when we get to a weekly destination, I don't want to just say fair value gap because people gonna be like, oh, he only said fair value gap. When we get to a weekly destination, right? We anticipate the market to either pause before continuing, pause before reversing, or just reversing. But we expect some kind of decision making to happen, right? And what does decision making looks like, right? Well, it depends on what what time frame is making the decision. If the weekly time frame is making the decision, right? The decision is going to be playing out on the daily and lower. Boop. You see what the daily looks like? This is what decision making looks like in the stock market. They call it consolidation, aka engineering liquidity, right? So when we get to a weekly destination, a monthly destination, any higher time, a daily destination, when you get to any higher time frame destination, the market is going to give you just a little quick little pause to say, hey, let's make a decision. So since we got to this destination, we have been trading without a bias because we want to see what the market is going to offer us. Now, that decision making time, right? That's where if you're not in any type of swing position, you don't want to be entering at decision making time. You want to enter after the decision has been made if you're trading options, because that decision making time or consolidation, let me turn my fancy dances on. That consolidation will eat up your premium. The farther out you got your expiration, the less drastic it is. But the closer you got your expiration, the more detrimental it is. So that's why we've been trading without a bias, because we came to a weekly destination and we're waiting for the market to tell us what it wants to do. And as you see, we've been consolidating for 1, 2. Once we got here on this day, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and now 9 days we've been trading inside that fair value gap. We have been decision making, right? So now, yesterday, we poked above with some aggression and then sold off with some aggression. But look what the market did, right? It still has us in limbo. And why do I say that? Because it took out the buy side with aggression. But then it came down and traded below the lowest low. So it has taken out the sell side with a little bit of aggression. It's still not giving you any direction of which way it wants to truly go, because we've taken buy side and we've taken sell side. We did the same thing this day. We took buy side and we took sell side. All right. We took buy side and we took sell side. The market has been constantly taking buy side and sell side, not giving us any clear direction of where it wants to go. Right. But on the lower time frames than the daily, there has been intraday opportunities. So it's slowly playing out on the lower time frames, right? And we're starting to get an inkling of it on the higher time frames. But on the higher time frames, as far as swing trading, we still have not been given a clear direction yet, right? Said all that. That was everything I just wanted to say for anybody that hadn't been tapping into the videos of why we've been trading without a bias. Now, let's go into the intraday time frame and look at overnight price action. Oh, you notice last night I marked out a couple things. Excuse me, a couple things on the chart. All right. One thing in particular that I'm watching for that I didn't mark because I didn't want to mark any of the imbalances here because we had one breaker there and one breaker there, right? But what I was watching in most particularly was this SIBI right here. That's the SIBI that I'm watching with the most emphasis. I'm watching that with the most emphasis right here. That SIBI right there. Why am I watching that SIBI with the most emphasis? Because it is the SIBI that's in the premium. It is the SIBI that's in the premium. And we have engineered liquidity here by consolidating. We expanded. We reversed. And now we're retracing. So I'm watching this SIBI right here for an opportunity to get short. That's what I'm watching for, to see if it will give me that. Will I jump right in when it hits that? No, I will not, because I am also watching this bigger SIBI. Another reason why I didn't mark this, to keep myself from overreacting. I'm watching this bigger SIBI right here. Why are you watching that, Tim? Because we repriced it here with all of this motion right here. Let's go back a little bit more so you can see. Right? This right here is a weekly period. That's the big weekly. Right? So we've been trading inside this for days. So this is the repricing. This is all the days we've been trading inside there. So we've repriced it to the upside because it's a SIBI. It was lacking buy-side delivery. So we have offered it buy-side delivery, right? Now that we've offered it buy-side delivery, we got above it, and then we all the way down, right, towards the bottom of it, right? And where did we stop? Let's see where we stopped. We're going to get a line. We're going to put a line right on the low of that. If you notice, we came down right here to where we had already been offering buy side and redelivering it. We came all the way back down to there, right? So that's why I'm not overreacting when we get right here. I will prefer to see us come up here and reject off the high of this SIBI before going headlong into shorting off of this fair value gap right here. I know this is supposed to be overnight price action, but I just want to share my thoughts. Now, I'm fully engulfed in sharing thoughts, and that's what I'm going to do. Now, looking at the dollar is giving me, I'm coming back down here, and I'm going there, and I'm going down. That's another reason why I'm not going headlong into going short here. There are too many mixed signals right now for me to just jump in on anything. I'm being extra cautious and letting the market give me beautiful confirmation before doing anything. Before doing anything. All right. Yesterday, when I got that short, it was based off of something totally different than what I was seeing. Well, Tim, what do you mean by that? I'm glad you asked that question. All right. Look at this here. We consolidated right here. Right. All of this right here, consolidation. We went below the sell side here. All right. Went below the sell side there on that candle, these hourly candles. We reversed. Now, based off of What the market does: consolidate, expand, reverse, retrace, deliver. Right? But keeping in mind about the opening range gap yesterday, I said, you know what? We've been getting so many mixed signals. I'm going to short into the opening range gap just to bring it back to this area right here. I'm not going to trust it trying to come back and go long off of this area right here. And guess what? They gave me 1 margarita, 2 margarita, 3 margarita. So sometimes you have to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em. And it's Friday. If you've had a good week, y'all know what I say. Don't get nothing back on Friday. If you had a good week, don't get nothing back on Friday. It's okay to say I'm all right with what I've already made for this week. And if you had a bad week, don't make it a worse week. Spiraling on Friday, whoo, that's hard because you got to sit there all the way to Monday. It'll have you up on Sunday evening trying to trade because you can't wait to get back into the market. Let's see what the market did overnight, man. And then I'm gonna let y'all go. Where's my midnight? Right here. This is midnight. Why is that not on that candle? Get on the candle, man. Okay, so midnight, we opened up here, and on the hourly, we just been marching up to Zion. This is our new day opening gap right here. Right, that's our wait a minute. Why is that way low there? Why is this line way lower here? What is going? Sometimes these charts be acting crazy. Hold on, let me fix this. 6 p.m. Let me go ahead and fix this. They're gonna drive me crazy. A lot of time when I come back, my I be doing stuff on my phone too, so I might be moving my stuff around. All right, so there you go. Yeah, it's in the right spot. It just moved around. So we closed there, then we opened there. All right. So now that's fixed. Let's go. Let's just go to the 5-minute and look at the price and just get all the details from there. All right. So at midnight, we opened here at midnight after trading in this tight consolidation range throughout the Asian and Sydney. And then right here at 11:25, I came back here at 11. I had an alert set for if we broke this high right here, let me know so I can come in and see what price was doing. For some reason, we went bananas at 11:25. We shot up, set off my alert, then we came back down. Right again, the trickery is well. You see here, we shot up, tag buy side, reversed, right? But when we came back, we just kept on pushing up, kept on pushing up. The trickery is real these days. And why is that? We've been having a lot of divergence going on in the indexes, right? Look at how the NASDAQ has been trading compared to how the Dow has been trading. And the ES, of course, is always the red-headed stepchild in the middle because the stocks in the ES, the heavily weighted ones, are the ones that's in the NASDAQ and the Dow. So when the NASDAQ and the Dow don't see the eye to eye, the red-headed stepchild in the middle, because the mom and the dad, or the mom and the dad, however you want to look at it, are at odds with each other. Right? So we got all this divergence, and then the dollar is diverging too with the, you know what I'm saying? Like, look at this right here. So let's look at this real quick. What candles are these? These are hourly candles, right? Let's put it on hourly candles over here. Right now, see these hourly candles over here? It's green and green here. We're going up on these last couple hours here, right? Then we look at this right here. It's green and green. We've been going up for the last couple hours. That's not right. If the dollar is going up, the indexes should be loosely going down. You know what I'm saying? If they're not opposite of each other, if they're doing the same thing, or if one is doing something and the other one is consolidating, that's a cracking correlation. That's a cracking correlation. So that's when you get unpredictable price moves, because there's manual manipulation afoot. Manual, it's not that it's broken, it's just manual manipulation. You cannot predict manual manipulation. There's no way for you to know what tummy 2 times is going to do. So we got back above the new day opening gap, back above this 5-minute SIBI here, back above the midnight price. And as expected, when you're above the PD array you anticipated to act as support, bodies of the candle sitting nicely on top of it. This wick came down, closed in this BISI right here. Then we pushed up, hit the bottom of this bearish breaker, pulled back into this BISI right there on the 220 candle, continuing to consolidate, took off, taking out the buy side, right? Took off, taking out the sell side, came back up into this SIBI, right? Here's another one right here. This would have bust you in the head because you got consolidation, expansion, reversal. Boom. You're watching this top SIBI, right? Wanting to get short. You hit it, but look what it does. You have broken structure here, and it came back down into this order block and this BISI, and then it went that way on you. That would have bust you in the head if you were shooting for anything down here, this low as your low hanging fruit, and you would have been busted in the head. That is manual manipulation. Does this look familiar to anybody? We went up, we went down, we started retracing back. We had a higher fair value gap. Does that look familiar to anyone? When I'm not going to go headlong into this because we got so much divergence going on, and it might try to trick you. Why? Why do we see that before? Why do we see that before? Look at this. We went up, we went down. Now we're retracing back into a top SIBI. Where do we see that before? Where do we see that before? Yeah. Yeah, I saw the thing about Japan. I saw the thing about the Japan news event. Yeah, I saw the thing about the Japan news event. But the thing about the Japan news event was it was already out. It was already out like 40 minutes before the market went crazy. Again, that's how you know it's manual manipulation. We can attribute it to that. Yeah, let's attribute it to that. Market manipulation. Yuck. All right. Where do we see that before? Does that not look familiar? Keep your head on swivel and move fast. Be limbo, be nimble. Keep your head on swivel, move fast. Be limbo, be nimble. Be careful out here in these trading streets, man. Be careful out here in these trading streets. I think that's pretty much it for the price action. Y'all see what we've been doing. We've come back here into this other area of consolidation right here. If you zoom out and look at it like this on a 5-minute, this is looking very market maker buy modelish here. Another reason to be leery coming up into that SIBI, because if this is a market maker buy model, the target would be up here and then eventually there. All right. So be careful. It's a lot of mixed signals going on right now. It may be crystal clear to somebody out there, but look, Timmy Rogers, it's a lot of mixed signals going on. Divergence with the dollar, The dollar looking just like the ES. Hey, let's see what the euro look like. The dollar and the euro usually trade lockstep. They be now when you talk about like the dollar being inversely correlated to the indexes, the dollar and the euro, they be inversely correlated. They be like lockstep inversely correlated. Euro USD. I guess I could have just put them on the same chart. That's no good. They doing the same thing. I could just put them on the same chart. Let me come over here and put the dollar on here. Let's see, dollar Dixie. Dixie. See, these things right here be mirrors to each other. They be mirrored at. This is the dollar. These 5-minute candles, by the way. Let me go up to an hour. That's too low of a time frame to be looking at. Okay, so on the hourly, this is the euro at the top. This is the dot. See how these things be mirrors, mirrored at. All right. So even with the euro, right? The euro, we went up, we reversed, and now we're retracing back, right? The euro just at the lower fair value gap, and the ES is at the top fair value gap, right? We've made it. Go to the hour. See, the ES is about to touch the top fair value gap. See, euro at the bottom fair value gap, ES about to make it to the top fair value gap. So they're giving, come up, hit that, then come down. The dollar is giving, right? Come up, hit that, come down. They're giving the same look. That's no good. That divergence, that cracking correlation. See, they're completely opposite, like they're supposed to be, but right here, right there, the dollar is giving go down. Right here, right in this area, right here, the dollar is giving go down. But in this area here, the euro is giving go down. Based off that, hit go down. Right? Could the dollar just be trying to get down here to go up? So when this comes here and goes down, and what have we been getting throughout? The opposite of what is normal. Throughout all of this, when we went through the price action and we were seeing how we was getting the opposite of what's normal because of the manual manipulation. Be careful. No, we didn't start without you, Michelle. Hey, my sweetie up in here. What's up, baby? I thought you was working, girl. Was your Breakfast Club acting crazy today, baby? I was listening to and it was I'd be listening to music. It'd be like, and then all of a sudden they'll come back on to be talking, and the segment be gone. Like you be done missed everything. And then they start doing all that crazy mess where they be playing the themes from old TV shows like Gilligan Island and all kind of stuff like that. Golden Girl, they be playing the thing. Anyway, man, that's all I got to talk about for the price action. Just be careful out here. That's what I'm watching. Watching this Sibby. Watching the top of this weekly Sibby. Right. Looking forward to get here and come back down. That's what it should do. If it doesn't do that, who cares? I'm just going to trade what I see. But I'm going to not jump in until it confirms for me. Buenos dias, Valdez. Buenos dias. Does anyone have anything for me? Does anyone have anything for me? That is all I have to speak of. We've been here for 30 minutes. It's 9:19 right now. The market is getting ready to open shortly. Has Michael J. Huddleston started tweeting today? Has he tweeted anything? Has he tweeted any tweets? What's up with the X on Twitter? What's the story with the X? What is the story with the? Okay, he's tweeted his dogs. He's tweeted his dogs. What's the story with the X? Do anybody know what the story with the X is? Where did y'all go? Oh, there y'all go. I moved y'all. I'm sorry. I moved y'all looking at the what's the name? He did. I see he tweeted his dogs. I see he tweeted his dogs. His new boxers. The X on Twitter. That X right there. That X right there. The Twitter X. What's up with the X? I saw something that said, oh, somebody sent them a rug. Oh, that was nice. Whoever did that, that was nice. That's nice. I know how people feel about their pets. And you know what I'm saying? I know he was upset about losing his dog. It looked like somebody sent him like a mat. It said, I'll meet you at the Rainbow Bridge with some little puppy paws on there. That was nice. So while being short yesterday, okay. Since the 11, losing Bella. See that I said, told you he had been sad about his dog. Today is the first day since she passed. Feel like myself. Teaching later. Okay, he said he's gonna be teaching later on today. Last one. Ain't going dog crazy. All right. He said he's gonna be teaching later on today. If you want to tap in to see what ICT got going on, I don't know if he's gonna do it on Twitter or let me ask y'all a question, man. Elon changed the symbol. Really, Elon be chipping, changing brand name just like that. Yeah, he changed. That's why I say it. It's the new name for Twitter. Yeah, I saw some change the name from Twitter to X. Okay. Yeah, I saw somebody shared something. It was like Elon posted like an X, and it was like an X on the side of the building. And I'm like, what is this? What am I looking at? And I didn't know what was going on. And then I saw the X on Twitter, and I'm like, okay, is it not Twitter no more? Like, what am I supposed to call it? That's a lot of money to change a brand. Man. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. I don't know. You buy a company, you can do what you want to do. This is what I was gonna say, man. Why do people like, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, they, you know what I'm saying, they might consider me like a ICT fanboy or whatever, but why do people have such a problem with ICT? Well, I shouldn't say with ICT, the man named Michael. Why do people have such a problem with Michael? Because it's like the other day, and can y'all please tell me why? Like when I go to Twitter, why do I see stuff that I like? It be people I don't even follow, right? Like the other day, I saw it was in this is what in the Michael Jackson going on here? It was like a thing on there where it had for some reason I'm probably not gonna see it now because it was did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? Did you see that? Hold on, let me make it. Did y'all see that? Watch this. How do you go back? Look at his arm. Look at his arm. Wow. Oh my god. Oh, anyway, what is that? Let me see. I read something. I read so that he wanted to cut off all associated with the brand before he purchased it. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, Rocky. Rocky. I'm sorry, Rocky. I'm sorry, Rocky. Don't come for me in the comments, Rocky. I'm sorry, Rocky. Now, what I was saying, like the other day when I logged in, right, there was it was a post on here, right, and it just say this pit, and it was like, ICT got it horribly wrong twice today, right? And there was like, he said 640 this morning, and I was like, but 640 hit. It's like 640 hit. And I guess because it didn't hit in the morning, the person was saying that he got it horribly wrong. And I'm like, even if 640 didn't hit, what's the point of coming out here and saying, hey, ICT got it horribly wrong? What if you don't like the man? Just don't go to his page. Why are you I just don't get that. I just don't get that. What's the point of that? What's the point of that? For You page displays content recommended by the algorithm. To view what you have chosen to follow, you must be a follower. No, I'm not. I'm not a follower of those accounts. I'm not even a follower of this account right here. Oh, what's name retweeted that? Yeah. Father Legends retweeted that. I see that one. Okay, I got that. Father Legends retweeted that. But like the accounts. What's his little boy gonna do with his back? What he gonna do with his back? What he go? No, it let me see. Somebody might have retweeted it. Somebody might have retweeted it. I'll try to see if I can see something. What Lex talking about? You should be trading at work. You should be trading at work. People stupid. I was scrolling to see if it'll pop up. Because it still should be there. I don't know. Anyway, I'm bored of looking for it now. Yeah, a lot of stuff. It don't be pages that because I click it. I'll be like, am I following this page? Like I click on the name, be like, am I following this page? Right, like this, it says following, and I'll be like, am I following this page? But it don't be something that I'm following. It don't be like a name that I'm following. Maybe somebody I follow retweeted. I don't know. I've lost interest now. Oh, I was on the following tab right then. Yeah, that's what it was. I was on the following tab right then. So those one I was following. See, this is the page I'm talking about, the For You, right? This is the page where I be seeing all the stuff right there. When I be seeing all the junk from stuff that I don't follow. This it right here. So if I just keep it clicked on there, then it'll only be from people that I follow. Okay, I got that. But a lot of times it'd be funny stuff coming up on this right here too. That's why I be leaving it over there. So I guess I just got to deal with it. Anyway, it's 9:29. I've been on here for far too long. I appreciate you, Antonio. Antonio, I appreciate you, my guy. I appreciate you, my guy. It's 9:29. The market about to be open. Remember, if you're going to trade, please trade safe. If you're not going to trade, please take copious amounts of notes so you can go back and study what you saw today. Till the next time, I appreciate y'all. Be safe out here in these trading streets. Big Spider gone, man. Yeah.